Hey everyone, guess where we are? We are here at Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag's Piratey Room with the creative director of Ubisoft Montreal, Guesdon, and he is here to talk to us about the new release coming out in October. We're really excited. I almost don't know where to start. We just saw this great trailer and I'm really excited to see the heavy emphasis on naval combat.
Yes, actually, we couldn't do a game, a pirate game without naval. But this time, in AC3, we had several missions, but they were really self-contained. This time, we really bring the naval experience in a full open world. The full Caribbean will be here for you to explore.
I'm curious about, was Edward a pirate king and then an assassin, or the assassin who became the pirate king?
Well, he's a really interesting character. In the first place, he's a pirate, right? He's a young, brash and rebel British guy that joined the piracy because basically the empire had nothing for him, And so he joined all these great famous pirates, Blackbeard, Calico Jack, Charles Vane. Yeah, you see some of them over behind us. And so he will progressively actually meet both Templars and assassins, and so in the first part of the game, he's really this more egocentric guy, seeking things for himself first, and then he will realize that to build something out of your life, you need some set of rules, right? And so this is what the assassins will bring him: freedom, but rules and stability.
It seems like every single one of the main protagonists of the Assassin's Creed games, Altair, Ezio, Connor, and now Edward, they all had a very defining thing that they were about. For instance, Ezio was about getting revenge for his family. Connor was for his people.
Yes.
What is Edward's driving passion?
Well, in the first place, like I was saying, he's first working or fighting for himself first. Right? Look, he's out for fame and fortune. He's a pirate, but he will realize that if he continues this path, it will go nowhere. Because actually, back in the day, these pirates were free, yeah, for sure. But the life expectancy was average 2 years.
No.
Right? So he will lose a lot of his friends and decide okay, this is not exactly the good path. And this is why the assassins will provide him with a solution.
Very cool. And there's so much to talk about. We saw a new kind of weapon, and that's the blow dart.
Yes.
Tell me about that more.
Well, the blowpipe will be given to Edward by the assassins, and is a really interesting weapon because it's a silent, long-range weapon that will allow him to really play stealth. We really want to let the player decide the way he wants to play AC4 Black Flag, and so for sure you will be able to enter huge epic fights, on ground, but you will also be able to sneak really stealthily, and the blowpipe is a nice addition for that.
Very cool. Do we have any other weapons that are unique to Edward?
Well, the blowpipe is, and also the dual cutlasses, the dual swords is really a personal type of weapons. Obviously, we'll have the 2 hidden blades, but and also, I was about to forget the guns, right? Pirates were using guns and not one because they could only shoot 1 bullet at a time, so they were carrying a lot of guns on their chest in order to be able to chain shots like that. So Blackbeard behind me could carry up to 6 guns, I think, and Edward will be able to have 4 of them.
Whoa, that's a lot all over him.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything, but where are we in the relationship between the Templars and the Assassins at this point?
Well, in that time period, in that area of the world, it's the new world, so both orders are looking for interesting, things and artifacts. They want to increase their influence, as usual, and so we have a strong community of Templars that is about, to almost eliminate the Assassins' influence in the Caribbean. And so Edward will play an important role on that. But like I said before, in the first place, he's neither a pirate or neither an assassin or a Templar, and so he will meet them both, and we will see what he will do in the end.
Still very many unanswered questions there, but Well, you're a pirate guy. I'll just let you get away with it. Tell me more about the multiplayer. I saw some hints downstairs of the people playing as different characters.
Yes, multiplayer this year will be also very interesting because we will bring tons of new characters, and they're always super fun to play. I mean, they're good looking, they're impressive. New locations, obviously pirate settings. So expect, caves, ships, villages, etc. It will be really exotic, but on the gameplay side, it will be also really interesting because we are adding some new modes, and especially the game lab. The game lab will be interesting because it will allow players to create their own set of rules, to change, to try things, and they will be able to invite their friends and the entire community to join them in their set of rules.
That's very cool. So we in the past we had such motives as capture the chest or
Yes.
something like that, but then I could just create something on my own with its
Yes.
own parameters.
Absolutely, and during the E3, during the 3 days of E3, we will showcase that. So every day, players that can touch the multiplayer will play with different set of rules. So today is the Pistolero day. So every character will be equipped of one gun. So everybody will be equal when it comes to weapons. So the strategy has to be to evolve. And tomorrow, every single action will bring you 1 point. So this will create new ways of playing that we don't even know ourselves what they will be. So that's really fun.
So then the players can kind of shape where the online play goes. Like maybe someone will come up with the next most popular thing that everyone loves.
Exactly, and so this is why we think that the community will like it a lot, because it will allow them to really participate into creating the best possible experience.
Very cool. I'm excited for that. Is there anything else that you would just like to mention about Black Flag?
Well, yeah, the thing I'm the most proud of for Black Flag is definitely that we're the sixth game, in the series, and we totally respect the franchise, the pillars of it. Fans will recognize it, they will like it, but it's so different, it's so fresh that, it's the freshest AC since AC1. The world is radically different with tons of different locations, unique locations, and it will be up to you to explore them the way you want to.
Very true. People were very surprised by Edward when he came onto the scene, and we're going to just keep being surprised, I guess.
Yes, we have still a lot of content, to reveal in the upcoming month. So the underwater plantations, a lot of gameplay and activities.
Ooh, all right, we'll keep out for looking for that. I know I will. I need to know more about this man. You're very cryptic. But,
no, I'm not that cryptic. I'm just saying that we have dozens of locations in the world, all unique and all with the specific gameplays and activities into them. And we only talked about a few of them currently.
Great opportunity. Well,
Yes.
there's opportunities everywhere in the world of Black Flag. Thanks so much for talking to us. We're
My
really
pleasure.
excited for this game.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.